if you were a billionaire, how much money would you break your family off with? Just if they asked, would you break them off $1, $5, $20, $4,800? Let's talk about it. What's going on? It's your boy Rico, and you already know what time it is. It is time for Rico's Rants. Y'all know. And today I want to talk about wealth distribution. So I was watching this interview that popped back up on people's radars of Jay-Z, rapper Jay-Z, Rockefeller all day, all that good stuff. He was in an interview with Kevin Hart, and he was talking about, the way that when you get rich, family gets a little different and relationships get a little different, and people be trying to ask you for stuff, and you got to explain to them, hey man, that's not how it works, and da da da. But the internet saw this and went crazy with it because Jay-Z, who is a billionaire, an actual billionaire, been a billionaire since 2017, said, and he kind of danced around it. He didn't say it, but he kind of did, that he wouldn't loan his cousin $4,800 for a great idea or whatever that the cousin had. And a lot of people had a lot of stuff to say, and a lot of those people were speaking from places of thousands of dollars. Now, of course, you have like millionaire celebrities that chimed in. I watched The Breakfast Club when they were talking about it, and Charlemagne was super against letting family borrow money, but he also said that he doesn't let family borrow money. If he does give it out, he gives it out, so it's a whole different story. But with the Jay-Z situation specifically, a lot of people speak, like I said, they speak from not really having that much money and what they would do in that situation, not really understanding how much money a billion is. A billion dollars is $999 million plus a million. That's $1 billion. 4,800 out of $1 billion is not that. It's not a drop in the bucket. It's not a drop in the bucket. And it seems that those of us in society that come up, you know what I'm saying, that come up from the bottom, from the trenches, you know what I'm saying, from the squalor, it seems like we have the worst opinions on taking care of family financially and monetarily when we actually get the opportunity to. I'm not talking about, somebody got left some money when somebody died. I'm not talking about, you hit 100,000 on the scratch offs. I just realized my door is still open and it shouldn't be. Anyway, yeah, I'm not talking about it's big amounts of money to those of us that don't have it, but in the grand scheme of things, it's small amounts of money. Like even if somebody hit for $1 million, on the lotto, like that's really enough to take care of you and yours. You know what I'm saying? Maybe two, but in the way inflation's going right now, you know what I'm saying? The value of the dollar, it's a whole thing. But removing all that, we're talking about Jay-Z, the billionaire. Jay-Z, the I got money until it was just announced, I think it was maybe a couple days ago, that Jay-Z and Beyonce are officially the richest couple in the world. In the world. So to hear a billionaire that came from the projects talk about how he won't lend his cousin $4,800 because his cousin's sitting there kind of like trying to, sell him a dream or whatever. To me, I don't know, it's a hard thing to make a definite answer over, because that 4,800 could be just to get him to, whatever. There's so many things you can do on top of break off this small amount of money because you're a billionaire. There's all types of other stuff you can do as well. There's all types of, you can put folks through school. You can put them through programs, training programs, all types of stuff, which I'm sure Jay-Z has done for some of his family. I'm not going to sit here and just be on some trash Jay-Z shit. Because also, let me go ahead and just say this. I also did not watch the entire interview. I need to go back and do that. But I just wanted to talk about that part of that interview because a lot of the comments that I saw in comment sections was, yeah, I wouldn't do it either. People speak about it. The reactions from the general public that does not have $1 billion was very like heartless. It was very just like, nah, fuck all that, da, 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 and to me it just seemed like a lot of people pretending to be rich. And that's what the poor does. The poor does their best to emulate the rich because we think emulating the rich will also make us rich. If we emulate what they do, we'll get the same opportunities. If we wear what they wear, if we act the way they act, all that stuff, it'll get us where they're at. But those of us that know better know that shit's not exactly true. And also, let's be honest, if you had a really, really good idea and a billionaire cousin and they weren't willing to break you off $4,800 just to see, yeah, I'd be hurt too. I'm not gonna lie. I would definitely feel disrespected. Now I will say this: if I came to them with just a verbal idea and nothing behind it, okay, I completely understand how yeah, I can't really message you on that one, cuzzo. But if I come with a good, well thought out plan, maybe some paperwork, you know what I'm saying, but maybe I don't know how to put together a business plan. Maybe I don't know how to put together a financial portfolio to show profit margins and all things like that. A lot of people, when they first started out, and somebody started and someone gave them some money for a dream, did not know these things. A lot of people have this tendency to forget that Jay-Z was just a drug dealer before. And he learned all this stuff through, opportunities given to him. And so I think a lot of us have to remember that as much as it's so popular to say, I did it all on my own, I got it out the mud, somebody helped you. Somebody helped you. Maybe not monetarily, but somebody helped you. Somebody helped you. And so I don't think we as a people should be so quick to dismiss helping somebody climb out of a situation that, all of us have been in. Like, you've been in the situation, so because you've been through some hard times with that situation, everybody that has to get out of that situation has to go through those same hard times. I forget, wasn't it the line? Hove did that, so hopefully you don't have to go through that? I thought that was what we was on, but apparently once you hit $1 billion, it gets a little different. So, hey. But like I said, it's a complicated topic all around because everybody does have them family members and friends that think they geniuses and think every idea that they come up with is a great idea, and it just flop every time. Stuff like that makes it a complicated topic to talk about. But me personally, you got $1 billion, 4,800 ain't nothing, man. Break that man off. Stop playing. But anyway, that's just what I think about it. Tell me what you think about it. Get at me in the comments. Do you loan money to family, or do you give money to family? What do you do? Would you drop off the cousin 4,800 if you was a billionaire? Holla at me. Get at me in the comments. Remember, like, subscribe. Get at me. It's your boy. Peace.